All right, here's where I left off. You've got your articles, and one easy way to keep track of information is with boxes and bullets. This would allow you to put a main idea up here. For example, if this page was my problem set of notes, I would explain here that poverty in Mexico affects many young kids because I'm actually focused on poverty, not just in the whole country, but specifically with children, because my solution is going to focus more on young children. So I really do want to focus this problem on the children. So then my facts that I'm going to pull from my articles, I'm going to try to focus them on children as well. So if I go into Article A and I've got the color code red here, and I have a fact about many Mexican children, 20 million live in poverty, right? That's a fact from the headline as well. I'm going to say 20 million Mexican children. They live in poverty. And the article also says 4 million live in extreme poverty. That's called abject poverty. I know this is from Article A and it's page number 1. So I'm also going to want to jot that down as A number 1. Put that in parentheses because later I'll remember, if it's color coded, I'll remember it's Article A. But I definitely wanted to jot down the page number so I can properly cite that later on. I don't know that fact off the top of my head, so when I write that into my essay as part of the problem, I'm going to want to give that credit. Now, in my second article, I've got more facts about Mexico's poverty. I'm going to switch over to blue because this is Article B. 25 million Mexicans live on less than $14 a day. So this isn't just children, but their parents, if you think about it that way. And I can relate these, right? Live on less than 14 US dollars a day. And then some of those, 25% of those, are unemployed. I'm going to try to focus this on children, though. This was Article B, and it was page 1 from Article B, so I'm going to go B1 in parentheses just to remember and keep these facts separate. Let's see. Wow, there's some shocking facts in these articles, but I really want to focus on the children. So I'm going to go back to the adolescents, this article, children and adolescents. This is more focused on my problem. Let's see here. If I zoom in on this, I've got some things like let's see. 8.8 million children live in vulnerable situations and suffer from social deprivation. This is specifically referring to kids that live, they might not go to schools, that live in really rural areas, like not the cities like Mexico City. So for example, the majority of children who live in abject, this is extreme poverty, the majority of those children are living in the south of the country in rural areas. And actually, my solution is really closely related to this information. So I'm going to jot this fact down. So most children who are in extreme poverty, I'm going to put this down here. Most children in abject, which is extreme poverty. And I can jot this word for word because I will then later either quote it or rephrase it. But for now, I'm just taking notes. I'm going to jot it down. I can copy it. Extreme poverty, live in rural areas in the south of Mexico, in the south of the country. Okay, so now I've got, and this is actually Article A, but it's page number 2. So now I've got facts from Article B and A that support all support the same problem, which is children. Poverty affects many children in Mexico. All of these facts support that main idea or that main problem. Thanks for listening.